Ain't no place like low place. The YouTube great. Let me check my audio. All right, look here, people. Check my audio one more time. All right, we back. We back. We back. Here we go, man. So Tank Davis fails to make weight 2 attempts. Third attempt, he gets it. And he's getting a whole lot of ridicule. Not mad at it. I'm looking at solutions rather than anger. He kept his fake title. He's still 24 years old. He still has all the time in the world, considering that one of my favorite fighters is 27, 28 years old, and the man has 12 fights. I'm A-OK with where Tank Davis is at. And that fighters I'm talking about is Josh Taylor. But yeah, man, Tank Davis, I think the common denominator of him missing the weight the time he does or the weight struggles is his coach Calvin from Baltimore, DC. Baltimore, Maryland, that coaches in the camp every time he misses weight. When he went and got a nutritionist at Camp Cunningham under Kevin Cunningham and other trainers, he made the weight and he made it easy and he performed well. Am I worried about him being drained in the ring? No, I think he's too young. A couple meals in him, and he's gonna be ready to go. And I think this guy's just gonna take punishment. The guy he's fighting. But I, as a solution, I do think Tank Davis needs to hook up with a nutritionist, someone who knows the science of weight making. I believe his coach might have picked up the pads one day and got pad happy. And okay, I'm gonna be a boxing coach. Hey, man, we all got to learn somewhere. I'm not hating on that coach. You got to learn somewhere. You took a kid from the inner cities and you made him a champion. You got other guys trying to come up, but in learning, you have to. Excuse me, in your task of taking Tank, being that he will be your first, you have to be prepared for new things and learn new things. And I think that should be done in the Mayweather gym. I think they should get a person in there that knows the nutrition, make that gym home, and go from there. Or go back with Cunningham where he made weight easy and he performed very well with big body shots. And I wouldn't doubt he performs well in this fight. Another thing that I'll forgive Tank for is because he had an opponent that he had watched growing up, right? Opponent that he knew, he watched him grow up. As he grew up, he watched this guy who's on TV, probably thinking, hey, I might fight this guy or some guy on TV like him. And at 24 years old, his opponent has to pull out with a retina injury. Tank is asking, did you do this on purpose? You trying to mess my money up? That could be depression. That could lead to not wanting to train, maybe overeating. Who knows? He missed it by point two, that's it. 130.2. Just took that off, keeps his little fake belt. Is what it is. You go on through this fight, should get through it easily. Then the next thing you know, he'll be ready to go into the next, whatever that may be. Now, since Boss Man asked, and I'm not going to be here long, he said, interesting title. How does Tank weight relate to Crawford's habits? Not Crawford's habits. It's his fanboys. I say it all the time. They on here crying about Tank. He's going to be drained. He's not disciplined. He's this, that. But what was Jeff Horn when he missed weight 2 fights in a row? He couldn't make the weight for the Cochran fight, and he looked like trash in the fight. He barely made the weight after 2 or 3 attempts. Same thing in the Crawford fight. And even after he looked like trash, people are telling me to worry about Terrence Crawford, great WBO belt. Telling me that Crawford had no choice but to fight for that title. Don't be biased, people. Just don't do it. It's not a good look, man. It's not a good look. And we got to understand, Jeff had been through a war with Manny Pacquiao. He's older than Tank, naturally probably much bigger for the weight than Tank is for his weight. Jeff Horn's a big-ass dude. He's a 5'9" type motherfucker, 5'10", fighting at welterweight, stocky and shit. So, don't be biased here. I don't know how tall he is. I think about 5'9". I could be wrong. Him and Cochran were the same size guy. Them some big welterweights. But, come on, man. It's like Tank is You need to rip him. You need to rip him. Well, you didn't rip Jeff Horn. You just let him be. You let Jeff Horn go be the slaughter, and you gave a guy credit for going in there like he beat the best in the world, and you got him rated #1 on your pound for pound list. Come on, man. Like, be fair, be legit. Like, Tank needs to. I honestly want to see if Tank can continue to make the weight, because I think he should only top out about 135, and I don't think it's time for him to go to 135, personally. Now, if he does 130 right, he'll have good wins over Machado, or at least good fights. If he does 130 right, he'll get a Tevin Farmer, a Gary Russell, a Leo Santa Cruz, and this is a Hall of Fame potential like resume. So I don't want to see Tank leave 130. What I want to see happen is Tank Davis get a nutritionist, and I want to see his coach Calvin learning more, because y'all got to remember, man, it's a learning experience going into the pro. They don't want to separate because they got each other so far, but it's not like you're fighting right at your weight. And the amateurs, like some of these guys have so many amateur fights. Okay, just fight what I'm close to, and we'll make that. Let's fight to what I'm close. Now you may be dropping 20, 30 pounds. That may be the norm for some of these dudes. 10, 15, got to get this shit down to a science. Remember Kell Brook? And now you got Tank in the Hall of Fame. I said if he gets those fights and he win them, I mean, anybody who wins those fights. If Machado beats Tank, he beats Tevin Farmer, Leo Santa Cruz, Gary Russell, and he does it right, I will have no problem calling this man a potential Hall of Famer. I'd be grateful for his career. And same with Tank. But they got to get this. They got to get the science right. They need a nutritionist. He said Tank needs to learn he's not 130 pounder. He just made 130 pounds. And we didn't say that a fight ago. He made the weight easy with a different coach. People don't realize he's changed trainers a few times. Cunningham and Coach Calvin, right? He made the weight with Cunningham. Broner's the same way. When he's with those Ohio coaches that don't have much experience at the pros, what happens? He misses weight, doesn't he? He plays around. He goes to Camp Cunningham. Snap, crackle, get your ass down to where you need to be. I'm not playing no games. I've been here. I got a chef in the house. We counting calories. We counting workouts. We doing everything right. That's all it is. That's all it is. The coaches, maybe it is Tank. But with the youth, I'm fine with wondering, okay, is it something else? Because they have time to figure it out. Like I said, Josh Taylor is one of my most riveting fighters to watch right now. One of the most riveting fighters to watch. He's 28 years old with 12 fights. They have more than enough time, people. Josh Taylor has a potential Hall of Fame career in front of him if he cleans up 40, goes up to 147, maybe beats Bud, Thurman, Porter, and he's capable of all these things. Maybe steals a title at 154, maybe even 160, depending on who's there. Tank is defo just crashing weight in the last week of camp. Look, people, the man had a fighter pull out of a fight at 24 years old. He probably spends money like there's no tomorrow. He has a new daughter, probably caused him some depression, probably a little eating. Who knows? We can speculate all we want, but all we know is he made it. He'll be in the ring, and likely at 24, he won't be drained. He'll get 2-3 meals in him, a lot of fluid, and beat the hell out this kid. And they probably going to get him with a new trainer after this fight. They probably going to say, man, Calvin, what the hell? Coach Calvin, what are you doing? I thought we got this situated. But he did make the weight. Yeah, I mean, as they put in there, he made the weight. He keeps his little fake title. But remember, none of you were here when Horn missed weight 2 fights in a row. Had to get back on the scale multiple times, 2 fights in a row. None of you. None of you was saying, Crawford, hey, don't fight that guy. You ain't gonna get no credit. You fighting the guy that's drained, older than Tank. You know, none of that. None of that. Don't be biased, y'all. Don't be biased, man. This sport is too beautiful when it is done right. When it's done, the way Tank can fight, call it what you want. Yes, he missed weight, but the man fights his little heart out. He's a must-see fighter. You're not gonna miss the fight because he missed weight. You're a damn lie. You're not. Last time he missed weight, he whooped the shit out of Fonseca. I actually went back and watched that fight a few days ago, and I couldn't believe I had it so close. Well, I didn't have it close. I couldn't believe I was so harsh on him in the fight. I'm like, when I watched it from in the arena, he was beating the shit out of Fonseca. He was beating the hell out of him. But I mean, more than likely he'll hurt this dude at this 122 pounder. Not happy that his opponent fell out. I wouldn't be happy about that for any fighter unless it was a horrible fight. Morris Tank wasn't a terrible fight. It wasn't a great fight. It was a veteran versus a bigger, younger guy, less experienced. It could have been, it could have been a learning experience. It could have been a blowout. But I was interested in seeing that, and sad for Morris that he got an injury. And then for Tank, that his opponent had to leave out and he has to do something he likely doesn't want to do. Like I said, he don't want to probably fight this 122 pounder. That in the last couple of weeks, that can just drain you out. You've been in a hard camp, and it's your job to be psychologically prepared. But at the same time, I can understand a 24-year-old with an inexperienced team, finding a way just to fuck it up a little bit. They fucked it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I will state, I think he needs a nutritionist like every other fighter. Jared Hurd makes 154 without a nutritionist, from what I understand, that with his neighbor cooking for him. I don't know if this is a story that Showtime runs to, just to like, oh, he's a down home guy. But I'm just like, his neighbor cooks for him. He goes to the gym. He makes 154. It got to be more complicated than that. We saw Kell Brook taking this shit down to a science in one of his best performances ever versus Errol Spence. And win, lose, or draw, it was a great performance by him. Errol Spence is just a pretty damn good fighter that broke him systematically. But yeah, man. So I believe they just need to get it down: the nutrition, the science, the body of Tank, understanding what's good for his body, what isn't, what's good for his energy reserves, for his strength, you name it, and make the weight properly. They're probably making enough money to do that, and he's going to be headlining now that PBC has more dates with Showtime and Fox. He's going to be able to get on headline cards instead of he's going to be able to headline cards instead of fighting on undercards and things like that. He's going to be having his own dates and know what to look forward to. He said Tank needs to put the pies down. Hey, maybe that's it. You said, you mean broke his face? Yeah, I mean he did. Okay, Spence broke his face. Spence broke my man's face, but Kell Brook fought his heart out. It was a great fight. He said, low place, you're the most biased out of everyone. That's just not true. That's not true, bro. I'm being very fair here. And if he gets beat, hell, it doesn't matter what I am. Hands will pay Tank Davis back. If Tank Davis needs to be paid back, it will do it by way of hands. The sport will give you what you don't give it. All right, 14 people are here. Hit the thumbs up button. I'm just not going to accept from a Crawford fan who I told the reason I don't even rate the Horn win, partially because he wasn't fighting the Horn that Manny Pacquiao fought. That Jeff Horn would have kept coming all night long. But the one that had missed weight and was drained and been in a war with Pacquiao 2 different times, he had been drained on the scales. Yeah, I don't think you're fighting the best of Horn. And furthermore, Jeff Horn just isn't a lot of credit in the first place. All right. As I stated before, he didn't beat Manny Pacquiao on the cards, but for the simple fact that Manny Pacquiao was cherry picking and that fight looked like a 75 fight, 7-5, a draw, something of that nature. That's what you get. That's what boxing should do to all of you. The cherry pick and find out it goes wrong because you're streaming blood from your forehead, from your elbow, and everywhere else. Because Jeff Horn wasn't having that I'm a former 108 pounder shit. He was like, I'm gonna whoop your ass pounder. That's what he was. And I told people he's gonna rough up little Pacquiao. But Pacquiao learned the lesson in manners. And if he fights a Sean Porter, I think he'd be a little more ready. He's a hell of a fighter. We'll see. Maybe 40 will touch him. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe 40 will touch him. Or maybe he'll touch them 40 times. Let's see. But I mean, like I said, Tank Davis, young, 24 years old, just turned 24 recently. Daughter at home, probably spending money left and right. Probably wondering where the hell is my paycheck gonna come from now that Morris is out. Fuck this training shit. I'm going to eat. I ain't ate all this. Yeah, yes, men maybe in the camp. We gotta fix those things. And I believe the guy can easily make 130, especially if we seen Tank prior to this camp. We saw what the dude looked like. For him to even get down to 130 at this point, you mean to tell me he can't keep his weight around 145 and lose 15 pounds until he's about 29 years old? You got to be out your mind. It's simple. He's gonna have to do it, but it's simple. I'm just saying, if he doesn't do it, the sport will pay him back. But don't be the biased people coming here saying, "Oh, but we ain't called Jeff Horn none of this." We ain't say nothing about Jeff Horn because we wanted to rate Crawford pound for pound, number everything, when he ain't even better than a guy with 12 fights in Josh Taylor. Facts. That's the video I really wanted to make. I wanted to make a video saying I believe Josh Taylor is about to be one of the UK's all-time greats. I really believe this man can beat everybody at 140 pounds. And I believe it's a lot of talent. I believe guys like Ramirez. Oh, I can't wait till he fights. And I was going to also make a must-see fighters list. Top 10 must-see fighters. I'm talking about I don't never want to miss them getting the ring because I know I'm about to get that heat. I'm going to make that list coming soon. I was debating should Tank Davis be on the list. I was really debating that. It's quick, fun, fights at all ranges. I don't know if he'll make it, though. If I did 5, I don't think he'll make it. If I do 10, I think he'll get in there. Thinking about moving to New Orleans from California, do you think it's a good move, Lo? Make your next move your best move. What else we got? Taylor versus Ramirez is a top 3 matchup that can be made. It's top 3 matchups that can't. Yeah, it's an amazing fight. Both of them are on my must-see fighters list. Okay, I was just thinking about the fight, and then I forgot he fought Sunday. A lot of people kind of picking against him Sunday. I'm steadfast on Ramirez right now. You know what I mean? I'm steadfast and I'm good with my picks on him. That dude can rumble, and rumble some more. Will his career be very long? Who knows? But while we're here, while we're getting what we're getting, let's get it. You know what I mean? So Taylor, who would I put? If I just made a top 10 real quick. This is not about who's the best. It's just about, listen to this name. Adam Kanowski is on the fucking list. All right. He is on the motherfucking list. The boss man Kanowski is on the list, bro. He is a wrecking ball. I came in like a wrecking ball. My dude is that boy, bro. Kanowski is fun. Okay. I would put Lomachenko on the list. Lomachenko's fun to watch. Even though he's a political whore, political diva, and I won't rate him pound for pound until he stops, trying to get credit now for dudes who've been knocked out so much in their career, like Linares and Tank Davis, easy work, he's still incredible to watch. So that's 2. This is no particular order. 3, Josh Taylor, Ramirez, they got to be on there. Phenomenal fighters, offensive fighters, and Taylor is phenomenal everywhere else too. That's the best thing about him. Goddamn, dude, good everywhere. So that's 4. All right, let's see. 5. Errol Spence. Oh, no doubt. Earl the Pearl Spence got to be on that thing. That's 5, correct. Jared Hurd got to be on there. He coming to fight every time. Jared Hurd. That's 6. Let's see, who did I say? Kanowski, Loma, the 240 pounders, and Taylor, Ramirez, Spence, Hurd. That's 5, right? That's 6. I'm sitting here counting without counting. I'm just counting the fighters themselves, no matter who they fighting. Let's see. I don't know if I put Kovalev because he's going more into that touch you, control the ring. It's good for him, but it's not. More than likely, these guys are going to be real youthful because they really coming to get it now. So Josh Warrington. Whew. So I got Tank. I would say Tank. Now let me know. I don't know about Tank yet. Let me just say Josh Warrington, Earl Spence, Jared Hurd, Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez. Did I count Lomachenko? I'm gonna count the names. Loma 1. Kalinowski. I can't Kalinowski. Let's just Kalinowski. Spence. Hurd. What What's my guy's name? Taylor Ramirez, Warrington. Just this list is must see fighter. Just like must see. Just can't miss him on TV fighter. All right. So I got Warrington, Ramirez, Taylor, Hurd, Spence, Kalnaki, Lomachenko. All right, that's 3, 6, 7. All right, I need 3 more. Now Usyk is more of a pointer. He's more of a pointer. And on the front foot, he's really not that impressive. And this list is more or less people that's gonna come get it. Dog, man. Who y'all got, man? Give me some more. I would say Prograde, but his last few fights been boring as fuck, man. Baranchek could go on here, can't he? Ivan Baranchek can go on there. When that would be fair. Dillian White. Dillian, I don't know, man. Dillian was, to me, he's a bit. He said that's your list of all the hype jobs. No, it's just a fun list, man. Dillian White, I don't know, man. Dillian got a little boring in that Chisora fight. I started watching Warrington. Warrington dominated. You know, I was just like, shit, fuck Dillian. But then the KO came, and it better thing. Maybe Dillian would be back into the list. I mean, yeah, maybe you. I thought about him a new way. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Matter of fact, what's the other guy's name? That one that missed weight and whooped up on Yamanaka. He beat up Shinshu. What is his name? Shinshu Yamanaka. Luis Neri and a new way, maybe. Kit Kat. I don't know. I tried not to go into the lower weights because I don't know. But this is a list for them, fun list, right? No, Crawford's not fun. Fuck out of here. Yeah, Neri, Inoue, Dillian White, Teofimo. We gotta wait. We gotta wait on that. We gotta wait. I like Teofimo, but it was like I gotta wait a little bit. Let's see. F.A. Ajagba. Nah, maybe just a puncher. I'm looking more like who come to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like Lomachenko can't punch for the more. He can punch when he really ratchet up. He just kind of, lets it flow, right? He touches you, let you lose your stamina, then he start chopping the X. I'm looking at it like that, just don't stop fighting. Like not Beterbiev, but Kalnaki, he might not be the bigger puncher in the world, but if you look at that Spilka fight, Jesus Christ, that big butterbean looking motherfucker didn't stop punch. Maybe Big Baby Miller on the list, Hurds on it. Yeah, I love this list. Oh man. Bro, can you imagine a car with all these dudes on it at once, bro? We gonna be in that bitch full of blood on our shirts. Oh shit! Yeah, that's a good list. But I would take a new way off and anybody with big power because it's more like I'm looking for that guy that's like huge one punch kind of power. May not make this list. May not. I'm just looking for that guy that just must see. I'm gonna get to watch. I'm gonna get to see them beat the hell out of somebody and show a lot of skill on top of it. Maybe, I don't know. I would say Tank, but then Tank does have that big power too. That's why I was iffy on him. I don't know. This is just a fun list, man. It's a fun Luis Ortiz. Man, I've been watching no fucking Luis Ortiz. But out of the must-watch heavyweights, like who could put on the most exciting fight? Big Baby, Kalnaki, and Dillian White. Cruiserweight, most exciting fight. Shit. Oh, man. I don't know. It really ain't there. Like heavyweight, most exciting fight. They can do a lot of things, right? They could just all go at it, maybe. Super middleweight, who really goes for it? I would have had to put who Caleb Plant beat the other day? What's his name? Who did Caleb Plant beat the other day? My God, Al Glowacki versus Huck. That was fucking phenomenal, huh? I don't know if they still got that in them though. I don't know if they still got that shit in them. What's my guy that Caleb Plant beat? Fuck, what's his name? Uzcategui would have been on the list as much watch, but Caleb Plant was tearing that ass up. I told him, watch out for the sneaky, watch out for them Southern boys. You know what I'm saying? We got another champion in Caleb Plant, and I didn't even make a tribute video to him. I feel bad because he has a beautiful story. Him and Adonis Stevenson story, just winning all out in 2019. You understand me? That shit can't be beat. Just amazing shit. You know what I mean? Bro, man said, I'm going back to Nashville. I'm taking the belt to my daughter's grave. I was just like, oh shit. I had to mute up real quick. My throat choked all up, bro. I was like, nah, dog. You don't supposed, you know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to bury your kids, man. You ain't supposed to bury your kids. That right there ain't life, dog. But that's his life. And he strived through that shit. So that was dope. That was very dope. Who's 60 must see TV? I would have said Charlo prior to the, and that was still a good fight. But Jamal Charlo for the last 3-4 fights before this lap, man, that dude been wrecking some heads, dog. That dude been doing some shit, and I just been like, I got to keep seeing this. I want to keep seeing this. People flailing all around the ring, even though the last fight was pretty good. I'll be honest with you. Let's see, 47. Of course, Earl Spence. Of course, Earl Spence must see, dog. That dude must see. He's gonna beat the shit out of Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is gonna get beat though. Mikey Garcia couldn't beat Josh Taylor, but let me tell you, Josh Taylor can probably beat Earl Spence. I said it. If that man puts the weight on, you prepare for seeing one of the best UK fighters you have ever seen. One of the best of all time. Out of all time. Said Estrada, Rung Vasai. Rung Vasai be on there. I wouldn't say Estrada. Rung Vasai gotta make it though. Rung Vasai, OG triple OG, OG triple triple. That nigga's crazy. That nigga frying him a rat right now. He got a mousetrap set in the house ready to catch dinner. That motherfucker don't give a shit. Damn. Rung Vasai, that guy though, man. But yeah, back to Josh Taylor, man. I'm amazed with the way that dude fight, bro. Like, I know the next time I get on the heavy bag, I'm gonna be acting like him. I know it because it's infectious, you know what I'm saying? To see somebody with good skill, good feints, and it's gonna be a great workout too. You know what I mean? It's gonna be great cardio and show me if I'm in shape or not, or if I can only do these things at a light pace, because he got so many feints, so many changes of level, so many jab feints, so many hooks, catch and shoots. I just love it. Garcia admitted doing ad workout for the first time in his career. Oh yeah, he's getting the shit beat out of him. I promise you, I don't think he can even beat Josh Taylor. I don't think Regis can beat Josh Taylor. I don't think Jose can beat Josh Taylor. I don't, and Baranchek, he better get out that damn tournament because he will get stopped by Mr. Taylor. He will be stopped. That man is a mean motherfucker. He is a mean mother. Did you not see how he punched O'Hara Davies when O'Hara Davies wanted to quit? He ran up on him and said, "Bitch, get out of my ring. Get your black ass out of my." I was like, damn it, Josh. Shit. He said Duck Loma to get shook by Spence body work. But yeah, man, I made the video too long. Tank Davis, you'll get it. You'll get it. You're young. You'll get it. You'll learn what you got to do with that body, what you got to do with that talent, and the right team around you. That's what needs to get the right team. He needs to carve out who is the right team for him. You know what I mean? Like you need to stick with something. These guys keep on, I want to go here. I want to go here. It's like free agency coaching. You know, these guys like pick a different college every year to play basketball. I'm playing for Duke. I'm going to play for Texas. I'm going to play for UConn. Get you a team. Stick with it. Grow. Hire new people. Trust something. And people saying, oh, it's the PBC fighters who don't make weight. It's like, bro, Earl Spence makes weight. Keith Thurman makes weight. Badu Jack makes weight. Adonis Stevenson made weight. Who else do they have? You know, the cruiserweight made weight. Andrew Tabiti made weight. You name it. Marcus Brown made weight. It's Tank. It's not PBC fighters. It's Tank. Tank did this. Let's not make this about this is Tank's issue, and he needs to fix it. Pac-Man made weight, right? If Pac-Man must see every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call the last fight must see, but then again, I can't blame Pacquiao. But when Lucas Matisse was kind of just standing in front of him, I was like, man, he worked. Fucking work. Why you going so slow? I was upset, you know. But Fortuna could be must see if Granados is must see until he start playing in the fucking ring. You know what I'm saying? Granados is must see. Fortuna could be must see, but he gets to holding around like the 7th round and spinning and shit. He be doing some. Fortuna's a fucking clown. Fortuna's a fucking clown. Tank, if he goes 12 round, will have no Tank left. Tank gonna beat the shit out that kid, bro. Hey, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. This was a 30-minute live. I did not mean to go this long. Let me check my audio and see what the hell I'm sounding like. See, I hooked my compressor up to my microphone and my EQ, my equalizer, and my compressor. And I don't know which knobs work best right now for Hangout. So I'm getting different sounds every now and then, but we working. I sound fine, but I like to listen to my videos while I sleep. I personally like to listen to my videos while I sleep. That's just me. I wake up, I hear some funny shit, and I just feel like I said that. like this morning. Oh my fucking god. I woke up and I said some shit about Tyson Fury, bro. I don't even remember what it was. I said this shit about Fury. Then some shit about Canelo came out. Man, I was just sleeping through it all, bro. I was cracking my fucking self up, dog. Then I got to one dude video and I called him Zordon, and I was just fucking dead, bro. Oh man, but yo, low place is a piece of work, bro. That's all I can tell you. I'm a piece of fucking work. But I'm gonna get out of here. It's Friday night. I ain't got shit to do, but I'm gonna have something to do. Understand me? Something gonna come my way. All right. Y'all hit the thumbs up button, support the channel. Right. I appreciate everybody. Lewis Coleman in the building. I almost put a funny to myself. You missed my question. Let's see what your question is. Ask it again real quick. Drop it in there. Drop it in there. Man, I'm about to get out of here, man. I gotta go, man. I got a phone call coming in. But I appreciate everybody up in this joint, though. I promise I do. I appreciate y'all coming in here. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Subscribe. Also, hit the bell icon to get the notifications when I go live. You can come back. You can have fun listening to the channel. Cut up with me. Get some real knowledge with me. Tell me your opinions, whatever. I'm open to it all. Jump on the channel, talk, debate, agree, whatever you like to do. You know, talk to me, whatever. I like it. Ain't no place like low place, and I'm out.